Yo, the chat is already on and popping. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for being here. You could be doing something else, but you decided to hang out with me this morning for coffee and chat, which we do every Saturday at 10 a.m., or at least I try to do it every Saturday at 10 a.m. I'm not going to play myself and be like, I'm always here. I'm not, but I try my best to be here. So before I get started, there are 10 beautifully amazing people watching right now. If you guys don't mind, like the video. If you have not done so yet, subscribe. I go live every Tuesday night at 9 p.m., every Saturday morning at 10 a.m., and I try to upload a video every day I don't go live, or every other day at 3 p.m. My mother's in the building. Hey, Mommy. How you doing? So let me shout out everybody that's in the chat and that's here today. That hood girl was the first comment today that I saw. So good morning to you. Of course, Salandal is here. Alina, thank you so much for being here. You're always here, and I appreciate your consistent presence in my channel, on my videos, and in my live. Who else do we have in here? Candy C is in the building. My mother, Gloria. Hi. She's back in Florida, guys, and she's quarantined for 14 days. So she's not going nowhere. VC is in the building. She had a dope live. If you guys aren't connected to VC, connect with her because she has a dope live, and she also helps people grow the right way on YouTube. Molly December is here. How you doing? That was a very interesting table talk, and we're going to dissect it in the most respectful way. Okay, Sticks Girl? I promise, Sticks Girls, we are not going to bash the both of them. It is definitely their business, but they did put it out there, so we're going to discuss it in the most respectful fashion possible. Who else is here? I just shouted out Six Girls. How are you? Who else? Who else is here? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? And Mona Cole. Mona Cole and Six Girls did a video on this, both from different perspectives, but both extremely dope viewpoints. So please, when you are done with this live, and if you're watching this after we go live, I'm going to put a card for both of their channels and the video so that you guys can watch it. But they both had dope perspectives about it. But before I get started, I'm about to sip me some of my coffee. If you guys don't mind, in the chat, put the coffee emoji and then tell me and tell everybody else what you're sipping on this morning. I'm sipping on chock full of nuts, dark roast with I said that I feel like I gotta pause after I say that. That's kind of, I don't know why. It's a dope coffee brand, but I feel like I gotta say pause after I say chock full of nuts. Pause. And with some hazelnut creamer that my mother bought that she left here when she left to Florida. Brother Herb is here. What's going on, hermano? Buenos dias. How you feeling, man? Authentic Max is here. What's going on? The chat's going to be about Will and Jada's, or Jada and Will's. I'm going to say Jada and Will because she controlled that conversation. Jada and Will's table talk, and it's actually her show anyway, so she should go first. No bashing at all right? And Aug. You said Aug like you know him personally, like the Smiths do. They both called him Aug in the video, but we're going to talk about that as well. All right, but Authentic Max, I appreciate you being here. Yes, hit that like button, please. We got 12 viewers, 10 likes. Let's make that math match. Right? I felt like, but it's a dope coffee brand. I just feel like I gotta pause that. So there's about a 20-second delay from the time I say this and the time you guys see this. So I'm gonna try my hardest to compensate for that. And I noticed that in Streamlabs, and even actually in YouTube, they have an option for the latency to be a little bit lower, but I would like the quality to be higher. If you decrease the latency, you also decrease the quality, and I'm not about that decreasing quality life. All right, who else we got in the chat? I would sing a song, but that's Brother Herb's thing, man. I'm not much of a rapper. Back in the day, everybody tried to be a rapper, so I tried. That wasn't my cup of tea, even though I'm sipping on coffee this morning. Yes, everybody, let's shout out Authentic Max. I'm not sure, bro. Is this your first time here? Is it Max, like Max, or is it Max like Maxine? I'm not sure. Let me know. I can't see the picture because it's very small. It looks like a family. I can't really see. And nothing wrong with my eyes. Just that when I'm looking at YouTube Studio, your icons are very small. Right? You started singing, Brother Urban? Yeah. Yeah, he definitely has that copy written. If I do that, I'll definitely be biting off of my brother. And then I got to give him some ends, because it's the right way to do business. Yeah. Speaking of business, I'm not going to talk about this too much because people have different views about this. But there's this new susu type of thing happening, going around, and I'm like intrigued but extremely cautious. Like, I don't know if I should put my money in, and if I put my money in, will it sustain? And is this one of those things that people got to keep finding other people to get involved for me to get my money? It's like, it's weird, but I'm going to do more research on it, and we'll see if it works out. I'm sipping on Fortnum and Mason's Queen blend. Coffee. Oh, okay. The Queen has coffee? That's dope. That's dope. Yes, thumbs up to live. You're drinking coffee too, Candy C. What kind of coffee are you drinking? It's your first time here. If one of my moderators can share Authentic Max's link for me, I would greatly appreciate it. I do appreciate you being here, and this is your first time. So welcome to the live chat. Welcome to Coffee and Chat, where we talk about different things in my life, maybe in your life, and in the world. And we always keep it in a positive light. So even though I'm talking about this situation today with Jada and Will, I will not be coming from a negative aspect. There may be some points of negativity that I address, but my heart is not in that negative space. And anything negative, in my opinion, can be made positive. So we may even look at some positive outcomes of them doing this Red Table Talk. And if you have not done so yet, please check out Mona Cole's video on this and also Sticks Girl's video on this, because it was both prevalent, both dope. Sticks Girls mentioned a very interesting point, which is actually very true. It really is none of our business, right? Whatever they do is their business, whether it hurts them or benefits them. But they did bring it out in public for everybody to know, or because August put it out there. Aug put it out there. But at the same time, Jada can't expect to bring people on her Red Table Talk and have them be vulnerable and honest with their topics and what they're going through, and her not be able to reciprocate the same. So that's I guess my position on it. Jay and Sash is here. Welcome back to the live chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. We're going to get started in a little bit. I just want us to interact in the live chat, in the chat for a minute. We got 16 people watching. Good morning, and thank you so much for watching. You guys really could be anywhere else, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys can hear the fan in the back, please let me know. If so, I'll turn it off. But this is Coffee and Chat. It's in the morning time here in the U.S., so if you are somewhere else in the world, thank you so much for being here. But if you are in the U.S., if you're on the East Coast specifically, or even in the West Coast, because it's still pretty early, and you're sipping on a morning drink, let me know what you're sipping on. I got my coffee with hazelnut creamer. No, actually, it's not hazelnut. It's a sweet creamer that my mother left. Ooh, Monaco. I feel you. Because I sort of watched that as a marriage coach and counselor. So and it was hard for me not to. And what I don't want to do is impose my opinion on it. I want you guys to share what you guys think about it when we get started with the conversation. And if you have not seen it yet, it's important that you not just listen to me, but read everybody else's perspective in the chat of those who saw it, because what I don't want you to do is watch it through my lens. Because we are all different. We are all individuals. We all have different values. We all accept and reject certain things, which is fine. So if you are going to watch this live and you have not seen the Red Table Talk yet, please, when you do watch it, try not to watch it through my lens or anybody else's lens, because that would sort of guide you. Like, you'll watch it thinking about what I talked about in this chat and what we chatted about in the chat. So try your best, all right? Try your best. And I won't be playing the video because I was going to, but then Mona Cole was like that. She got copywritten from the August Alsina video, And I'm like, I already had like 3 copyright, not strikes, but claims on my account in the past 2 weeks. So I'm not trying to get any more. You only hear your AC outside? Thank you. Welcome to the live chat. Please smash that like button. Good afternoon. The Hood Girl. Yeah, Hood Girl is back. Dwayne and Ray is in the building. Dwayne, is this your first time here? If this is your first time here, please put a coffee emoji in the chat. And please, I think I have it set up where you can't put too many emojis at once. 3 at max. So let's light up the chat with at least 3 coffee emojis per person so that I know you guys are here with me. All right, put in that coffee emoji. Good morning, Foster Family Fun. Welcome back. I appreciate you being here. And if this is your first time here, Dwayne and Ray, let me know. We want to make sure that we share you out. And even if it's not their first time here, can somebody share them out? I do appreciate them being here. Life with Melly, good morning. Got 20 people in the chat. It looks like I have 13 likes. When you come in, please hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. This is your first time here. Share out Dwayne and Ray's link for me, my moderators. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And share it out. All right. Please let me know what you're sipping on this morning. And if you're on the other side of the world and you're sipping on an adult beverage because it's at night, please, you can share what you're sipping on. As long as you're not trying to get lit and drunk, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Oh, you lost my IG. All right. I'm going to put my IG in the chat again. Hold on. I'm going to do that right now for you. Wait, can I share links on, like, yeah, it's my chat, like my live. I'm able to like put in a website that's not YouTube, right? Let me try it. Let's see what happens. Hold on. Life with Melly, please check that out. Mother's milk tea. Explain, please. Are you drinking tea with somebody's breast milk? Or is that like a brand? And if so, I'm interested and I want to check it out. Thank you so much, Molly, for sharing out the page of Dwayne and Ray. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Life with Melly. Oh, you don't have Instagram? Okay. You're from Jamaica and sipping on some soursop tea. Hey, yes. If I could be anywhere in the world, it would probably be at a beachfront location in Jamaica right now. But the world is closed because Mother Earth put us humans on punishment because we've been bad. Coffee and a cigar. David off 3000. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's get into the topic today. All right. Put a coffee emoji if you had a chance to see that Red Table Talk with Jada and Will. Let's talk about it. Okay, maybe in a couple of months. All right. Oh, you just gave birth. Oh, okay. So it's okay. Got you. First off, congratulations. Second, that baby may be kin. So I want to find out if we family. All right. And third, it's a brand. Okay. So, when I get remarried and if I have another child, because I'm not close to having children, I'm going to look into that and make sure that my wife is fully comfortable and able to produce good breast milk for the babies. We've been really bad. The world's Mother Earth is like naughty. Everybody, go to your rooms. So we can't even leave the country. It's messed up. All right. So the Red Table Talk with Jada and Will. This was something that we have been waiting for the longest time, ever since Aug came out with the news that he and Jada had a relationship. Now, immediately, and if you were like me, you thought, well, it's not really much of a surprise because everybody thought that they had an open relationship where, or that they were swingers and stuff like that. And I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not here to talk about how they approach their relationship. I'm not here to talk about if they're swingers, if they're in an open relationship. I only want to discuss what Jada and Will discussed in the Red Table Talk. However, we have to add some pretense to it because it was August Alsina, Augie. Hey, Shanette Williams in the building. What's going on? So Augie shared with Angela Yee that he had a relationship and that he was in love with Jada Pinkett. And when you watch that video with him and then you see this Red Table Talk, it really does connect August Alsina, how he felt during that interview, and Jada's reaction or her response in the Red Table Talk. When you saw August Alsina's interview, you felt him. But then, if you were like me, there was some skepticism there. Like, okay, but we knew that they were in an open relationship, right? At least people assume, because it's been out there, those are rumors, we assume that they were swingers. August, like, why are you falling for her anyway? Like, why would you fall for her? Like, we had that kind of thought. If you're like me, I had that kind of thought, and I didn't really pay much attention to it. I just wanted to hear Jada's response to it before I shared any opinion. One thing about me, and I'm not perfect, but I try to do this. Before I put any news out there or share my opinion about what's happening in the world, I try to know exactly what happened and get both sides of the story. Like, for instance, recently we had the situation with the white lady was trying to get to her car, and when her father backed out, or her husband, whoever, she pulled out her gun. And the first video I saw made me angry because it looked like this white lady was like really like going off in a very really negative way, and that she pulled out this gun without being provoked. But then I saw the other video and it was like, yo, homegirl was provoked, and she probably thought that they weren't letting her and her father or husband leave, and she pulled out a gun because she was threatened. So that's when I shared the story. With this specific story, people were started to share out August Alsina's interview and sharing opinions. And I'm sorry, I'm going to get to the chat. I know there's a lot of movement in the chat, and I'll get there. But I didn't want to say anything unless I heard Jada's part as well. Now, I got to be honest also. I do have a degree in marriage, a master's degree in marriage and family counseling. So when I saw August Alsina's interview and I saw the Red Table Talk, that's sort of the mindset that I was in, because I immediately thought of case study. Like, whenever I watch things about relationships, I immediately go into case study mode. And sometimes I'll even get some of my books and go back to my books to make references and think to myself, how would I counsel this couple if they were coming into my my space and sitting at my red table? You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me go back. Let me see if I missed anybody. All right, Life with Melly said she heard about it. Hey, everybody saying hi. Will Smith, I was going to have juice, but I'll have another tea. It seems fitting. Yes, get that tea. A nice hot morning drink. What else we have in here? I'm glad that she came out and was honest. I agree. That speaks to her character. Yep. There were some things that I was uneasy, though, as far as her response, and I'll talk about that. And again, it's not about me being uneasy. I was uneasy, and I'm going to be honest about that. But if I was to counsel, if I was sitting across with them, there were some things that I would have to address to her personally about her responses. Nothing is permanent in life, not even relationships, especially relationships of celebs. True. 6 girls, don't think she was being honest. My red flag started popping. That's why Will kept prompting her. And I noticed that, and we're going to talk about that as well, Monaco. Yep, our brains work the same way. I don't understand why he would fall for her. Yeah. That was August Alsina's first mistake. With the rumors out there that they live an open marriage and an open lifestyle, you don't want to fall for anybody in that situation if you choose to get in. But you got to remember, now let's start with the discussion. August Alsina's mental state when he got into their life was not one of somebody that was in a healthy mind state. Jada admit that. Will admit that. Okay, they knew that August Alsina wasn't mentally healthy or healthy. They weren't really specific about what ailment he was going through, but he wasn't healthy. Okay, and as a family, they was helping August Alsina. Let me sip this coffee for a second, because I'm about to say something that may anger some of you, And I'm not saying it's the case. However, it's something that we have to consider because he needed help. He was there for help, and something else happened. Before I say that, let me read Molly and Nicole's 6 girls first. Honest as in not denying it and calling him a lie. True. I don't think she was comfortable saying the words, having to speak the truth, but she didn't deny it. True. Monaco, I don't feel Jada should have been Aug's mentor from the jump. We're going to go there. We're going there from the jump. They were both vulnerable, and in no way was Jada capable of mentoring another person without having been counseled herself. They are real-life Smith assassins, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. True. I watched it and was glad that they both sat down together as husband and wife. Now, I felt like Will was being more real and really trying to get Jada to come out with it, use the real words. Yes, and she didn't do that. And if the thing is, if somebody else was sitting across from her, she would grill them until they came to that admission, and she didn't do that. Will looked so sad during the interview, so I'm going to talk about his body language as well. About the interview as a whole, felt a bit dishonest. I felt like the way they came about it. It seems like the family groomed him. Touche, Stiggs. All right, bro. Catch you next time. Got to bounce. Hope everyone have it. Thank you so much for being here, Authentic Max. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day and cheers to all. All right. So now, he was in a very vulnerable state. And if you are going to help somebody, have them come into your home, all that stuff to help them as a family, you cannot cannot get into any kind of intimate, sexual, romantic relationships with the people that you are bringing into your home to help. If you do that, you look just like those predators out there that prey on people's vulnerability. Okay? It reminds me of, what's that producer who adopted his Chinese daughter and then wind up marrying her? Like, that's predatory type behavior. You don't go into a situation letting them believe that you're looking to help them and then get into something romantic with them because it's predatory, all right? I understand that things happen and sometimes one thing led to another, but it wasn't like the two were in the mental space to do that. It wasn't. And also, some of us believe that this happened because they lived the open lifestyle. Both Will and Jada agreed and admitted that at that specific moment in their marriage, they were going through some hard times, and it wasn't that was Will gave permission. They were actually separated, and Will told her pretty much, go ahead and do whatever you find whatever it is that you need to make you happy, and let's work this thing out. So they separated. So, but in that situation, Jada should have used wisdom and kept that relationship, like define the relationship and make sure that nothing crossed that line, because both Will and Jada was looking to help August Alsina. And imagine Will's, like when you watch it, you see his body language. All I can think about is Will was looking to help this young man, and now this young man was sleeping with my wife while we were separated. That's something hard. So I can't say I'm blaming her life with Melly. I'm just saying that she should have used wisdom, and I said that it could come off as predatory. I wasn't there. They were very they were coy in their response. They didn't reveal too much. They just pretty much admitted that it happened. So I'm not really blaming her. I don't know what happened. I'm just saying that it could come off predatory. Let me get back into the chat, so I don't want to miss anybody. Hey, are you today? Last night. Hey, sis, month of December. Have a great weekend. Oh, here we go. Yes, that's why I feel like it was some type of grooming. They crossed big boundaries. Yeah, I think boundaries would definitely cross. So are you blaming her? Not specifically. I wasn't there, so I can't really blame her. Like they know his mental state. Why would you have that type of relationship with someone so vulnerable? Yes. Jada, should have removed herself from the picture as soon as her emotions became romantic for Aug. I agree. Hypothetically, I would prefer Men deal with men and women deal with women. However, true. They weren't together. He was Jada's friend and more than likely around Jada more. She wasn't healthy herself. And also, at that time, Will was working a lot, so they admitted that as well. Would you ever be in an open marriage? Me? No. The only thing open in our marriage is me and my wife being open to one another, period. But I won't be in that. And she was old enough to be his mama. Yeah, he sure was. She sure is. Thank you, sis, for your prayers. I needed them. Hey, I didn't even notice that you came in the chat, Living Better with Style. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm so glad you're feeling better. She shouldn't have been his person. It can look, and that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that it could look predatory. Am I calling her a predator? No. I'm just saying that it could look predatory, and if I was sitting across from her in a private session, I would tell her, helping a young man that's old enough to be your son to come to mental health, and then you get into a romantic relationship with them in a vulnerable state could come off as predatory. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. So don't go on here saying, Andre's, being judgmental and calling her a predator. No, I'm not. I'm just saying it can come off that way. Yeah, it can. Molly says, that's like me counseling one of my clients and end up having a romantic relationship with him. Now, that does happen. It can happen. At that point, if you are an ethical helper, a counselor, you are supposed to sever that relationship, that counseling relationship as well. You cannot continue the counseling relationship or continue helping healing that person. Had to take a moment to view the round table. Okay, did you see it? Tell me what you think, Hood. Tell me what you think. You see what I'm saying? Let it have been Will in her place with a 22-year-old addict addicted to drugs. People would be dragging him. Agreed. So this is where the double standard comes in place. So I do agree. They definitely could be dragging him if it was him. That's true. How old is the guy? Oh, he's 25 or 20, either 25 or 27, one of those two. I never knew who he was until the scandal. He's a dope artist. The boy, he's talented. Although she and Will were separated, they were still married. Agreed, Molly December. They were still married. He was around 22 when it happened. He's 27 now. So there's a couple of years that passed. He was even younger. So you're right. That has to be taken into consideration as well. The age he was when it happened. 22. Whew. Crazy to think all his little songs now. Wow. Now open marriage. No open marriage at all. I don't like to share. Period. LOL Molly. Oh wow. That's a huge age difference. His video for the song Nunya has a text from someone with her real middle name. Ooh, the plot thickens. LOL, I'm serious. You can't expect an irrational person to make healthy decisions. That goes for both parties. The older does not always mean wiser. Agreed. Age is not a barometer for maturity. You could quote me on that. I think I created that. I think I really did because nobody told me that. And it's in my book, From a Fatherless Father to His Sons. Go cop it. It's on Amazon. Shameless plug. Well, my thought is as I listened, is something happened while they were apart. Was it wrong for her to do it? What she did with August, helping him? I think it was wrong. No, helping him is one thing, but taking it to that level that they did, it wasn't the right thing for August or the family. Is it wrong that as a woman we were taught that we can't do what a man does? That is wrong. And that's one thing, and that's my opinion. I don't think that we should be teaching men differently than we teach women. I think that whatever we teach should go across the board, but that's just my opinion. I don't like to share either. I don't think they were really separated. They said they took him in as a family and helped together. And that's an important piece, Mona Cole. An important piece to help together. I think they said separated to control the narrative. I agree. Yes, he's really good. Yeah, I also am 100% against the open marriage, open relationship, swingers lifestyle. I believe in traditional marriage. My husband is mine and I am his. Chrissy, I love it. So does it make it wrong that she is a woman, or is it because she is who she is? No, what made it wrong is that they welcomed him in as a family to help him become whole, and she wound up getting into a romantic relationship with him. That's what made it wrong, in my opinion, again. And again, I'm not trying to attack their character. I just want to make sure I state that. Yeah, he's a dope artist. I think it's wrong just because of the situation. If it was Will and dissimilar, I'd be saying the same exact thing, and I'll be saying the same exact thing with you, Mo Nicole. Got you. The greatest gift after it all is that they still love and have forgiven each other. Sometimes we have to. Preach. I agree. Weather a storm, no matter how strong the storm is. I agree. And they said, they did say it toward the end, that there's no way to really tell if you have a ride or die unless you go through some sugar honey iced tea. I don't curse. But that is one of the evidences. You can't say, I'm going to ride with you forever, and then when things get hard, you don't ride for them forever. Yeah. I'm just not ascribing to that whole, we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life. Nah, I'm trying to have a good marriage. That's just me. I'm trying to have a good marriage. If I'm a fist bump you, good marriage for life. But I see the pun because of the movie. Now, during the interview, Jada controlled that whole conversation. When Will was trying to get her to admit to certain things, she would use words that, in conversation, in rhetoric, made what she did seem less like it wasn't that big of a deal. Like using the word, I got into an entanglement with August Alsina. She wasn't strangled. She wasn't like, when you're entangled with something, it's like you inadvertently got into something and you couldn't get out. Like that's when you're entangled. You got into that situation, and so it wasn't really much of an entanglement. But I see why she did it. She's trying to control the narrative. But Will was really trying to get her to say what it was. And I'll speak from a personal thing. I've seen a couple of her Red Table Talks, and I've seen how she led those conversations. And if she had somebody in the chair in the red table, and they was going through something or they went through something, she held them to task and made sure that they said exactly what it was. And Will tried to get her to do that, but she did not do that. And you can't expect. She should not expect to be able to strong arm. Let me use a better sense of the word. Encourage truth from the people that are sitting across from her, but 100% truth, unadulterated truth. That's what I'm saying, and not share the same unadulterated truth when it's her in the hot seat. And so she controlled the conversation. When Will was like entanglement, she was like, yes, entanglement. I got, it was an entanglement. No, say what it was, Jada. We were in a relationship, and it was outside of my marriage. You could have even said, yeah, it was an adulterous relationship. Do I believe that Will is completely innocent and he's never committed adultery? No, because in the conversation, when he said, I'm going to pay you back, right? They laughed about it, but she said, you already did pay me back. And then he was like, yeah, you're probably right. So there's a lot to unpack. Sheba Speaks, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Now I'm going to scroll up a little bit because I want to see what some of us typed. All right, I don't want to miss anything. All right. Okay, all right. Shernette, no sharing. Stop, no sharing. Open relationships have too many gray areas. Exactly. Hello, host. Oh, and the gameplay couch is in the building. Good morning, and thank you so much for being here. Let us know what you're sipping on this morning, and if you haven't done so yet, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification if you think that I'm the type of content that you like to engage with or get entangled with. All right. One of the reasons I don't share, hello, life with Shernette, Couch, hello. Bad marriage. Yeah, man, I don't want a bad marriage. I cringe. Yeah, that part made you cringe. I remember you said that in your video. And go check out Monico's video and Six Girls' video on this. Glad you can join the chat. Family caregiver. There is no certainty with that kind of relationship. I'm still here. It's a lot going on in this house right now. All right, tell Brother Herb to help you out. Brother Herb, I know you're watching. You helping your wife out? She understands it was a mistake. I think she regrets it. But that's the thing, Six Girls. So when you regret something, you're apologetic about it. She was not apologetic at all. There was no like acceptance that she did something wrong. It was like, it is what it is. It happened, and we grow from it. She did not accept any responsibility. She didn't state whether or not it was wrong. She wasn't apologetic about it as well. So I don't know if she understood if it was a mistake. Unless I missed a part of the video, and maybe you can let me know what part I missed, because I want to make sure I say the right information as well. Because of my opinion after watching, I don't necessarily agree with what happened. I don't share either. Hello, everyone. Now, the word entanglement is trending. Did you guys see the video? If you guys are following me on Instagram, I shared the video on my story. It's got like a beat and everything. It's pretty hot. They even put Steve Urkel in it dancing. Kind of dope. Morning. I totally agree with you. I need to go watch it now. Life with Melly. Yes, go watch it. It'll add a lot of context to what we're saying. I can't scroll down. Hold on. All right. I'm trying to scroll down, and it's not letting me scroll down. YouTube, what's up? All right, let me scroll up here. I use, all right, where am I? Jada have the gift of gab. Wow. So you guys are typing a lot. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get there. Much love. Jada has a gift of gab, too. Yeah, she's definitely an orator. She can definitely speak. She's very smart also, extremely intelligent. So I like listening to her talk. I like what she has to say. Yeah. So eventually said relationship. Yeah, she did eventually say that. Okay. Entanglement. No, this is what they have done for years. Yeah, that's the rumor out there. I think Will has paid Jada back on multiple occasions. I think so too. I got controlling and manipulative vibes from her a long time ago, which is why I stopped watching the Red Table yesterday and confirmed it. Yeah, I got that too when I was watching it, the other Red Table talks. So Nicole, I hear you. Nothing new in Hollywood. We just haven't heard about them. Nicole, Will did look sad, broken. We're going to talk about his body language in a second. Yeah, they're going to weather the storm. Will already said that, no matter what, they're life partners through thick and thin, good or bad. So that's one example that we should take from them, but we shouldn't look at them as couple goals. We really shouldn't look at anybody as couple goals, because everybody has problems, and some of the problems that they deal with, you may not be willing to deal with. Will already knew about this, more like bad acting. I think, I hear you, Sheba, but I also think that now it's being public, and he's uncomfortable because now it's a level of humiliation that he has to experience because of it. But if you put yourself in a situation, things happen. True. Thank you. Nice cut. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My barber is talented. I don't think she regrets it. She's a true Virgo woman. Last night she was. She's trying to hold a composure for her brand. I agreed. OMG. She wasn't apologetic at all. No, she wasn't. She didn't seem so, at least. Wow, maybe she doesn't regret it. No, the therapist would have cleared her from sessions after last. Yeah, she would have. It's really sad. Wow, you guys are chatting a lot. All right, so I'm going to come back to the chat, and please keep engaging with one another. There was also, somebody wrote me, I had to walk away from a bad marriage. Now I'm happily engaged to an amazing woman. Proposed live on July 3rd. Congratulations, guys. Is it still on your YouTube channel? Let's go to Gameplay Couch after this to watch that live engagement. I'm going to check that out. Definitely going to check that out. So, actually, if somebody can, do me a favor. Go on Gameplay's Couch YouTube channel. Find that link, one of my moderators, on July 3rd, where he proposed to his soon-to-be wife. And please post it in the chat. And a gameplay. You know what? I know a good marriage officiant in the New York City area who's willing to go wherever to officiate weddings. Hit a brother up. I got you. All right. So, Will Smith's body language. His body language was telling. And as you watch it, the only vulnerable person in that conversation was Will Smith. His body language reeked with vulnerability, embarrassment, unsurety, but surety at the same time, sadness, hurt. He fought back tears. I think they tried their hardest to edit it in a way where it didn't show Will to be emotional, and he was. Yes, Queen Mila. Gameplay is getting married, and he just got engaged live on July 3rd, and I want to share that video so that we can all support him in that. All right. So thank you so much, Mona Cole. I appreciate you. You're on it. Thank you. I appreciate it. So his body language was telling. It was telling. You had Jada on one side of the table, unapologetic and not fully addressing the type of relationship they had. She just said, yeah, we had an entanglement, we had a relationship, and it wasn't really addressing how deep down the rabbit hole they went. And honestly, they don't have to. They don't have to. They can respond any way they wish to. It's just that August Alsina went down the rabbit hole in his brief conversation with Angela Yee. So I don't think that Jada wanted to address that because it would have probably made her look worse. Will Smith is on the other side of the table trying to be supportive of his wife, probably reminiscing 4 years back when all of this was going on. And I felt for him. I feel for the both of them because I felt for him too. And in the beginning of the interview, Jada, and this also proves that she likes to be in control. When Jada started the interview off saying somebody brought this out, it wasn't sort of like it wasn't me who brought this out. Somebody else brought this out on my behalf, and now I have to address it. If you are in a situation with somebody, you can't expect to control the whole situation. And that's the thing that we have to realize. Oh, that's his fiance. Yeah, that's his fiance. That's why I said future wifey. Wait, oh snap. Queen Mila is your fiance. Ah, we got them both in the chat. Congratulations. Oh snap. Here I am like talking. Oh, congrats. Look at that. We got the, what if we do like a live virtual YouTube marriage and then like I officiate it? What's up, guys? What's up? We can do it. We can do it. First off, congratulations. I'm a divorcee, right? But my experience being a divorced man has not poisoned my viewpoint of marriage. Like, marriage is one of the most beautiful things two human beings can experience. I'm so happy for you guys, and I'm rooting for you. For real, like rooting for you. Congratulations. All right, congratulations. And wear that ring proud, both of you, whenever you get your ring after you get married. So you guys have a wedding date yet? And if you get married, don't ever help August Alsina out, please. Refer him to an actual counselor. If he shows up at your doorstep, say we're going to pray for you, but here's a number to a good counselor. Okay. Keep him out. All right. I made sure to put a lot of clips in mine because we needed evidence. Yeah. So I was concerned about putting clips in mine because of the copyright thing. And I assume that a lot of people will be doing this kind of video. And I wanted to talk about it live where I can engage with you guys about it. Okay. Be right back. I'm going to have lunch. Okay. All right. So for those of you guys who saw it, what was your conclusion? I do believe that they're going to weather the storm. I do believe that they're going to remain married, and they're going to have, and I'm praying that they continue to have a blessed marriage. I think if they are in an open relationship, I would hope that at their age they would reconsider. Keep them out. Word. Any young R&B singers that show up at your doors claiming that they need help, slam the door right away. Slam the door right away. Treat them like it's Saturday morning, and then people are at your door looking to share good news with you. Unless it's me sharing good news, because I believe in the gospel of Jesus Christ. But I share it in a way that's practical. Fist bump right back at you. A good marriage for life. That's right. Good marriage for life. Harrison Family Vlogs. Same here, fam. Can't let anyone fruit rob me from a lifetime of enjoying fruits. Absolutely. And if you have a good woman whose fruits that you can enjoy, make sure that you enjoy it and don't allow anybody else to access that tree. All right? Don't let nobody access the fruit of that tree. One bad fruit. Yeah. Who's throwing shade? Did I throw shade? I'm not trying to throw shade. I promise. It's way cheaper for them to stay together. They have too much They have too much entangled together. I just pray that they find intimacy again. I pray so too. It's a tough situation. It's now out there. We all know about it. I'm not sure if we have previous evidence of the rumored lifestyle that they live, but now this is one of those things that can be deemed as evidence. Also, I did want to show you guys this. Let me see if I can show you guys this. Let me do it here. No, wait, hold on. Let me see. Bear with me one moment, guys, because August Alsina tweeted about this yesterday. And I think I screenshot it. I hope I screenshot it. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I screenshotted it. Or screenshot it, not screenshotted. What's wrong with my English today? I'm pretty sure I screenshot it. I didn't, but let me see if I can find it on Twitter. Let's see. Can you guys still see me? It looks like I'm buffering. Oh, no. What's happening, guys? Am I buffering? All right, I'm not sure what's happening. I'm going to see if I can find his Twitter. It's skipping frames. Can you guys still hear me, though? If you guys can still hear me, let me know. Can you guys see me, though? Because I can see me here. And I'm hoping that it records, if anything. So August Alsina says, if you have something to say it with your chest, kids. It's always perplexing because I real deal be showing people genuine love whole time. That envy eating your little heart. Anyway, next. Said that right after the Red Table Talk went live. Wow. Imagine not knowing how to mind the business that pay you. I catch all the subliminals. Not just about today. Wow. Whoa. Yeah. So August is definitely not. I don't want to say salty, but YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers are experiencing buffering. So I have a question. Can you guys see me? I want to see how I can fix this. Let me see if I can fix this. So over the last 2 minutes, 98% of my video was buffering. Hey, Stefan, how you doing? Okay. Am I back? I'm frozen. Come on, YouTube. We're having a good conversation here. It is major. This is really messing up my bottom line, guys. All right. It's all right. It looks like it's so on my end, it looks like it's back. I guess I should end it here now. YouTube was like, okay. Will Smith got that connection. He's like, we're talking about it. He probably call up YouTube and say, YouTube, Dre is talking about me. Cut it. Cut it. All right, so yeah, the stream status is poor. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Stream health. It says stream health is excellent, though. No, but stream status is poor. And I can't do anything on it. So you know what, guys? I am going to end it here because I could keep talking, but it does take away from the experience. So I'm going to end it here, guys. But I want you to encourage you guys. No, keep going. Keep it going. All right, all right, I'm going to keep it going because you guys can hear me. Just do me a favor. Don't be screenshotting any awkward pauses because I'm looking at my face right now. That's one ugly face. So please do not screenshot that and share it out because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. All right, guys. So what did you guys leave with watching it? I left with confidence that they are going to work it out regardless. Also, this happened 4 years ago, so it's going to work out. However, when something comes out that was hidden for so long, it comes out to the light, trauma can resurface and new trauma can expound on that that newly surfaced trauma. So they are going to definitely need support through this. And I hope that they go see somebody because now that we all know about it, in the back of their heads, they could be thinking that now people know our business and it's not going to be comfortable for us to be out there anymore. So, yeah. As a poor family, telling your kids that they can do and be anything usually results in them striving for excellence. To a rich family, apparently they end up all sorts of weird. Yeah. And you know what's beautiful about having a strong family is that they can keep you grounded. You got to stay grounded no matter how much money you get. Because we live in a society where we're chasing new aspirations, new goals, new riches, new heights. And that's okay. But when you do it at the expense of forgetting who you are, it's not going to be a healthy thing. Always chase goals. Always try to be better and improve daily. But having new things and getting more things doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good thing for you. And so Will and Jada, they will make it. I'm concerned about how I wish I knew how they got connected. Like, were they introduced through the kids or what? And if so, how do Willow and Jaden, how do they feel about the situation? How did they feel about the situation? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. And why I'm still freezing. But it's all right. Look, there's another ugly face, guys. Please do not screenshot. All right. What I want you guys to do is, if you guys can do me a favor, Sticks Girl, you're still here. And Mona Cole, you're still here. If you guys can do me, I don't have Sticks Girl as a moderator yet, and I can't do it right now. But if somebody can put in Mona Cole's video, the link for the video that she did last night on this situation, and if somebody can go into Sticks Girl's channel and post the last video that she did. I think she posted hers, was it this morning? It may have been this morning, or was it late last night? But she did a video here. If you guys can add that, or add those links in the chat so that after we're done, you guys can go and watch their videos because they had some dope insight, and I agree with them both. August was her son's friend. Oh, gosh. Yo, it reminds me of that movie with Kevin Spacey. American Girl, American Dream, American whatever. And how he was into homegirls. Oh, gosh, yo. It's, you never know what people go through. You never know what people go through. It's hard. Like, you know, yeah. Thank you so much, Shanette Williams. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so check out those videos. Shanette Williams shared the links. Marley December shared the links for me as well. Salandal shared the link for me as well. Please check them out because they both gave good insight. This girl, her approach was that she talked about it, but she also addressed that it really is none of our business, and she's absolutely right. If it was something that if they addressed on their own, I would not be producing this video. I'm only doing it, or now this audio, because YouTube is messing up my video. I would not be talking about it at all, but they addressed it publicly. And Monaco came from a therapist position, and she actually plays the video, pauses it, and gives therapeutic commentation as she's watching it. So I recommend you guys both watch both of those videos because you'll get very good insight. And they did not come from a position where they were bashing anyone, but they did speak facts. They did speak facts. All right, guys, man. I'm watching me, and then is the audio clear? Is there any skipping with the audio? Let me know, because this is bad. Yeah, my mother said keep going too. I'm gonna keep going. You feel bad for the children, yeah. And they're adults now. They're adults, but there's usually residual effects of things like this, and we have to. If it wasn't worked out, then they may still have feelings about that. And now that it's public and they addressed it, feelings can resurface again. So, yeah. And I do wish August didn't talk about it either. Like August, and I guess, and that's another conversation as well. What was August Alsina's motives for even bringing it up? Like why bringing it up now if it happened so many years ago? Okay. All right. You can take Pooch outside. Audio was perfect. Thank you. No, my internet's not slow. In fact, I'm paying for the best internet consumers can buy. I think it's the bandwidth of the processor on my computer, because I'm running Streamlabs, and I have Google Chrome open as well with YouTube Studio, so I can see the chats as well. So what I may do is use my other computer to access the YouTube Studio instead of using this computer to clear out. This is the first time it's happened. I'm not sure why it's happening now, but I'm figuring it's because of the processor and the amount of memory it's using to run both programs at the same time. You're welcome. He brought it up because he was wait, so Angela Yee asked that question. You can't see, but I was sipping my coffee looking at the lens like, huh. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And and now that we know that he was looking for healing, and the family opened up their home to help him heal, and they caused further trauma. Well, one person specifically caused further trauma, maybe the whole family, I don't know. It makes the situation look bad for her. And he talked about sexual assault, generational curses, breaking curses, mental health, addiction. The interview was really good. Yeah. Yep. And I gotta rewatch the whole interview. I only because what people were doing is they were cutting out that one piece that he talked about Jada, and I saw that over and over and over again. So I'm going to go back and watch the whole video from beginning to end. But I did see the whole segment where he talked about Jada. Yeah, the world is online and it causes problem. I truly have enjoyed this coffee chat. Until the next time, I pray for them and, of course, for all of you as well. Have a wonderful Saturday. Hood girl, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. That's my heart. You can't see it because the camera's buffering. It is what it is. All claims to have given Jada a heads up on the interview before it occurred. Okay. Well, she said yesterday that she didn't know. Did she? I could be wrong, but And the thing is, if she gave her a head up and she didn't get ahead of it, oh, she should have did that. Yeah, don't sleep because you I mean, no coffee for you because you need to sleep. All right, I need you sleeping. Jada herself is a victim of sexual abuse. Yeah, yeah. Strained relationship with his mother, which put his vulnerability in deep perspective. Yeah. Woo. The Life of Cleo, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you being here. Yeah. All right. Oh, you see the heart, Dre? Okay, it came through. Nice. With this, yeah, my computer's buffering. All right. So, guys, I'm about to end it here. And I'm going to call it a day. I got to get started with a couple of things. I may test out again because now I'm able to go live through my YouTube app on my phone because I got over 1,000 subscribers. So those of you guys who joined my family and made my family even bigger than what it is now, I love you. Thank you. I'm giving you guys a virtual hug because you guys made it possible. But I am going to call it a day or a chat. I thank you guys so much for rocking with me. No, don't worry about being late. I'm just glad you're here, Life of Chloe. I'm excited that you're here. If you have not done so yet, hit the like button. Smash it if you're into that, because that's what Peter McKinnon says. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to